I'm at, to my right, I see Ben Drabert immediately hit his face. The first line said, bow down, and he is on his face. There's a couple other guys on the next row, on the front row, that are also bowing down. On the back side, you see this guy here, bowing down. I don't know his name. We got a couple other, we got Victoria there. Pastor Zach is over there. He's on his knees. All the way around the altar, so to speak, everyone is bowing down. And I'm on the corner, and I feel like I'm holding it down. And I'm like, I'm not one holdout. I'm the weak link right now. I don't feel like I'm the one. I'm standing for half the freaking song. And I did not want to bow down. Now, some of you can identify with this because oftentimes, if you grew up in Christian society or just our society in general, a lot of times we're like, I don't want to humble myself in front of somebody else. One, it's I don't want to be humble. I'm too prideful. But the other is like the reverse of that. When Jesus says, when you pray, go into your closet and so that nobody knows what's going on. And he who prays in secret, God sees in secret, all that stuff, right? He says, don't be like the Pharisees who are like making a big deal about how they're worshiping or how they're fasting, all these other things, because they've already got their reward. I don't want to be like those people. So in not being like those people, I just don't do it. Yeah. But what has God commanded us to do? He has commanded us to bow down. And so now we get in this fight with ourselves, with our mind, with Satan's lies, and he's like, oh, don't bow down, because if you bow down, everybody's going to see how spiritual you are. And then they might think you're better than them. You might think you're better than them. And then you're like, wow, I'm just not going to bow down. That's the way I've lived most of my life. But in this moment, when everyone around the altar is bowing down, I am not. And I don't want to do it. I'm wrestling with God. And then at the point where I finally do hit my knees, as soon as I do, Austin does. And at that point, almost every single person that's sitting on the front row during worship was on their face worshiping. And that is when you could feel the atmosphere change. We've sat on that song for way too long. Like we just kept playing it over and over and over again. Like we didn't make it end because God was there. Because people were listening to his commands. You guys are leaders in this church. Whether you want to be or not, people will look up to you. What you allow to happen in this church will be the standard that we get.